Good evening. Months after attending a ministerial meeting of Indian Ocean Rim Association in UAE, along with a woman, Union Minister of State for External Affairs and former Kerala BJP President V. Muraleedharan is back in the news again for all the wrong reasons. The latest is a strong indictment of Union Minister by the CPIM Secretariat, where there have been pinpointed V. Muraleedharan's liaison with a woman on his foreign travels and his links with infamous Swapna Suresh of gold smuggling racket and his uncivic remarks against Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan. This time, several senior leaders cutting across political lines have severely criticized V. Muraleedharan for making derogatory remarks against the Chief Minister, calling him as co-idiot on issue relating to the CM's COVID treatment and his discharge from the Kozhikode Medical College. There's a strong feeling among the common people that V. Muraleedharan has become a huge liability for Kerala BJP, and he is making news for all the wrong reasons for the past 18 months. The public opinion is that the Union Minister, who has become a liability for Prime Minister Narendra Modi, is damaging the image of central government by involving in many illegal activities. Minister V. Muraleedharan has become a huge embarrassment for the Modi government, which otherwise has a clean image. His untimely statement, unholy liaisons, and unjustified connections have become a matter of public debate in Kerala for the last 1.5 years. Expressing shock over V. Muraleedharan's remarks on the Chief Minister, Congress leader and former Central Finance Minister P. Chidambaram in a tweet asked, "Is there no one in BJP's leadership who will reprimand the minister for using unacceptable language?" Actor turned politician in Tamil Nadu, Kamal Hassan said, "Biza ministers following a Biza Prime Minister or a Prime Minister in line with Biza ministers, the lot is eventually bound to suffer." He added. CPM State Secretary A. Vijayan said Kerala people will not listen to the words of V. Muraleedharan, as he is a person who misused his position for facilitating his dishonest ways of life. Many information regarding Swapna Suresh, an accused in the gold smuggling case, and PR agent Smita Menon, a young woman who accompanied V. Muraleedharan during his foreign trip, shows his lack of integrity in public life, Vijayan said. V. Muraleedharan did not help the expats who face COVID crisis. He also did not intervene to resolve the vaccine shortage in Kerala, and now he keeps boasting, Vijayan said. Expressing displeasure over the Union Minister's comments, Congress leader and a former minister in the K. Karnagaran government, Pandalam Sudhakaran, termed V. Muraleedharan's remark as a disrespect to the post of the Chief Minister, showing his political immaturity. Union Minister V. Muraleedharan has crossed all limits of decency by making unparliamentary remarks against a democratically elected political leader, he added. Loktantrik Janata Dal All India General Secretary Varghese George said V. Muraleedharan lost his dignity of his position by using unparliamentary words against the Chief Minister. He also urged the BJP central leadership to interfere in this matter and advised V. Muraleedharan to refrain from making such irresponsible remarks against senior political leaders. Former Kerala Assembly Speaker and CPM leader M. Vijayan said such unnecessary personal remarks against the Chief Minister should have been avoided. A few months ago, the Kerala police arrested a fraudster, Arun Ravindran, a close aide of V. Muraleedharan. Many people complained that Arun Ravindran has taken a lot of money from them, promising jobs, tenders and work assignments in Delhi. Many complained to the police that they have seen him frequenting Union Minister V. Muraleedharan's office and the ruling party BJP's office, and even in the RSS offices, and seen around many leaders from Kerala working in Delhi. Kerala police have also seized fake identity cards of the DRDO created by Arun Ravindran, and even Union Public Service Commission's fake call letters during a raid at his home. Entry passes of many government organizations in Delhi were also recovered from him. It was alleged that V. Muraleedharan helped Arun Ravindran for getting the fake ID cards from the central government offices. In a similar recent incident, one Sanu Nair hailing from Karekada in Chenganur has collected Rs 6 crore from various families offering jobs in Food Corporation of India and other central government institutions. According to a local media report, the fraudster used to highlight his connections with V. Muraleedharan to collect money from the people. V. Muraleedharan, who is also the president of Dakshina Bharat Hindi Prajar Sabha, has also been accused of violating its structure and guidelines. There are allegations that smuggling of gold through diplomatic baggage in Kerala began after V. Muraleedharan took over as Minister of State for External Affairs. On multiple occasions, V. Muraleedharan said the baggage seized by the customs was not a diplomatic one. Muraleedharan had all along been insisting that the diplomatic bag in which 30 kg of gold was seized by customs officials at the Thiruvananthapuram International Airport last year was not a diplomatic cargo. Earlier, a pro-BJP Malayalam news channel reporter having close connection with V. Muraleedharan was questioned by the customs after Swapna stated that he advised her to state that the baggage with gold was not diplomatic baggage. When the Union Minister of State for Finance said in Parliament that the gold was smuggled in diplomatic baggage, V. Muraleedharan repeatedly took an opposite view on the smuggling. There are also allegations that V. Muraleedharan used to interfere in the affairs of Kerala BJP to protect the interest of his group leaders. In the recently concluded assembly elections, most of the party tickets were given to many undeserving candidates and his supporters, proving upper hand of his group in the party's state unit. Due to lack of efficient people in the leadership, Kerala BJP failed to extend its reach beyond the traditional vote base and could only marginally increase its vote share in elections after elections. This is also to be noted that a section of leaders in Kerala BJP are totally unhappy with the way of functioning of the Union Minister. However, they did not come out openly to express their views, fearing V. Muraleedharan's political influence in the Union government and his close relationship with former ABVP full-timer and now RSS General Secretary Dattatreya Hosbille and Karnataka-based BJP National Organizing Secretary BL Santosh. As V. Muraleedharan has become a liability for the BJP, the state leaders are competing each other in distancing themselves from him. This is the first time that a central minister is being openly accused of womanizing and other immoral activities in the party. Thank you.